Hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here playing historic single battles from Killerfish Games War on the Sea. Playing as the Japanese, and we are up to battle number 15, Battle of Tassafaronga. Little historical background on the Battle of Tassafaronga. Japanese had 8 destroyers bringing food to their troops on Guadalcanal, and they ran into 4 heavy cruisers, 1 light cruiser, and 6 destroyers from the American force. Out of the 8 destroyers, the Japanese lost 1. The U.S. didn't fare so good with 1 heavy cruiser, the Northampton, sunk, and 3 heavy cruisers severely damaged. Now, this was seen as a tactical victory for Japan. Because of the damage caused to the heavy cruiser, they severely limited the amount of heavy cruisers the Americans could field in the Pacific theater, leading to a review and revamping of U.S. strategic doctrine in terms of surface combat. Now, despite all that, it did spell the beginning of the end for Japan in the Guadalcanal theater. A couple months later, the formal recommendation to abandon the Guadalcanal campaign was made by the Japanese. So let's get into the Battle of Tassafaronga. Alright, so we have... Oh, they shortchanged us 1. Oh well. What are we gonna do? Alright, so... have everybody break. Shut off this. And go through them and turn on all the radar if they have it. And let's see, November 30th, 1942. 2320, so it's a night battle. Alright. I think I'm going to be splitting my my force up into 3 groups of... Alright, we're facing the enemy already, so we're going to be splitting our group up into 3 groups of 3 here. And to have you nav... Wow, what's happening here? Alright. Pick up that speed. Pause for a second. And then targeting... Actually, target number 2. And nav out here. Out here. Okay, we're going to have you nav this way. Well, we'll deal with that in a minute. And have you come right out here. Okay, let's select our targets. Should probably go pick a nice juicy one from the Americans. Let's go through and see what we have. 2 heavies, 3 heavies, 4 heavies, and 1 light. That's what it looks like we have, with the light being in the 3rd position. Okay, have you target number 1, target number 1, target number 4. Target number 4. Now there's kind of a method to my targeting here. What I'm going to do is, considering I don't know if my shells are going to do a whole lot against all these heavily armored cruisers, I'm going to just flood the sea with torpedoes. But for right now, we got to get some identification going on these guys. Might take just a minute. To New Orleans. Second New Orleans. Let's see. Nope. There you go, there's the Northampton right there. It's not looking like a light cruiser, actually. Portland class. And number 5. Oh, hang on a second here. It's actually a Brooklyn. Just Portland. Brooklyn. Alright, now you were targeting number 2. Go through, make sure everybody has targets. Figaro does not have a target, so we target number 3. I got number 3. Alright. So we get everybody firing. Do full spot. I know I'm firing with a 0% solution, so the first hits aren't going to be very accurate. The first shots, I could say, I don't think there's going to be many hits. Once the solution starts building a little bit, we can work on our torpedoes. Alright. Should probably put some star shells out. Yeah, she's taking a pound in already. Okay, we're gonna fire it all. 6-degree spread. Open fire. Okay. I have you try and evade a little bit. Being the closest, it's really no surprise she's their first target. She did get her fish out, at least some of them, so they are maneuvering. Okay, we gotta bump up the speed on you. You, Figaro. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to change that. Figaro, we're gonna have you come in. We are getting some smoke here, unless they're just popping smoke trying to. Oh wait, actually, that's probably. Nope, no one's smoking. Alright, 82% solution, that's pretty good. Alright, you slow down a little bit so you don't accidentally run into her torpedoes. Launch your own. $8,000 yards out. I'm not even sure if our fish have that type of range. Oh, we could check. Torpedoes type. Oh, 21,000. Fire away. Now, just full disclosure, I do absolutely suck with torpedoes from destroyers, so there's a good chance that we won't get anything to land at all. But you never know. Get your speed back up. You too. It looks like we got all 16 torpedoes away. Well, maybe not. 2, 3, 4. She got all 8 away. Didn't even get her torpedoes off. Whoops. Alright. Have you head up here. You're going to do the same thing. Just launch your torpedoes before you get sunk. Are we scoring any hits whatsoever on these guys? I'm seeing smoke, but not really thinking that's damage smoke, so yeah, maybe. This big mass of torpedoes. Alright, are you able to fire? Whoop. Oh, well, that was too late. Alright, we're gonna have you maneuver back down here. She is dead in the water. Soon to be on the bottom. We got a hell of a spread going here. Someone's gonna run into these things. We'll get someone. We'll take someone with us. And Daryl, how are you doing? Did you, oh no, you didn't. Time for you to get into the action with the torpedoes. Manual. Hard to starboard. Yeah, someone's gonna eat some torpedoes here. There's 1, 2. Alright, they may even come out and hit the New Orleans that's heading off in that direction. Garrow. Alright, let loose. Or they may all miss, who knows. Now if she turns into them, that would be fantastic. She is. Looks like she is. No, she's not. Alright, Kagero got her torpedoes off. We are out of torpedoes here. Brake. Have a little bit up. Brake. Have a little bit up. Brake. Oh. She's not dead yet? Nice. Alright. Not any torpedoes, but see how's this looking? Just missed. Look at that running right alongside her right here. I hope you can see that or not. There's our fish right there. She's running right alongside him. Right, this New Orleans is possibly going to take some. Who's sinking now? Figueroa is sinking. Wow. Alright. Just missed. Like they're just gonna miss the Brooklyn too. This New Orleans that was the damaged one is leaving the engagement area, it looks like. Oh, come on, torpedoes, do something. Nope. One's just gonna miss aft. But we got the Portland coming up. We can hope, right? She's getting pounded. Oh, Portland got hit. Alright, so we did manage to get a couple hits with our torpedoes, but it's like New Orleans was struck by two Suzukaze is sinking. That's not a surprise. Alright, we're firing at the wrong guys now. Target anybody at this point. So her forward guns are completely out of action, and rear guns are not in the arc, so we're going to have to adjust her course just a little bit. Okay. See how's our enemy doing here? Oh, we got a collision. Might help us get some. Oh, look at that. 3-ship collision. Nice. Very nice. Alright, now having said that, hold your fire, we're going to go manual. They want to hang out in a little cluster like this. We'll oblige them. Maybe will be our way to get a kill. Too bad this didn't happen when our torpedoes were in the water. That would have been really handy. Okay, we are hitting them pretty good. There's a kind of a nice little shot of the ships there. Gotta do it, sorry. Take the screenshot. Heck, sort of didn't happen, right? She's starting to break away, so we should probably adjust our fire a little bit. Hold your fire. I'm still whoops. I'm still holding hands over here. Looks like they're turning. That, like that. Oh, nice, they're shooting them. Ah, maybe she'll sink her sister ship there. Like they are back to a collided dead stop. Keep shooting. Go ahead, keep shooting. I could use some help here. Kind of like the picture I saw when I was looking up the historical background for this. There was a picture of the New Orleans, the Portland, and there was another one in dry dock, or not dry dock, but in pier after they were repaired. That's kind of what it looked like. Get at least one of them down. Come on. Even if we need their help to do it. Are we scoring hits still? I don't think we are. Alright, hold your fire. Let's readjust here. God, I wish I had torpedoes right now. See the Northampton right here. She's burning, but she is the one that sunk. So this is just war on the sea chicanery here. Any amount of time spent in this game, you know exactly what I mean. Alright, how's the damage on these guys? Critical, moderate on the Portland, minor, heavy on the New Orleans, minor, none. Alright, moderate, minor, heavy, minor. Alright. How are your guns? Are they still functional? Yep. What about you? Did you get your forward guns functional yet? No. Alright. Have you turn up. If you turn in a little bit, you're probably taking fire from both sides, but... Okay, hold your fire. Go back to, whoa, hey! Targeting them out. Put them right there. They're just sitting there, holding hands. We should, actually, not a bad idea, instead of maneuvering around in front of them. Be coming down here so they when they shoot, when this ship here shoots her sister. I wonder how our shots are doing. Not hearing any shots anymore. Now we got one turret in action. That's not good. She firing still. It's capable. Okay, we're going to annual fire. Put it right there. Just inside the arc. She's barely moving. That's one dead destroyer. Oh man, I wish I had torpedoes left. Maybe I should have been a little more patient with the torpedoes instead of just bolt them off right at the beginning. And let's see how we do here. I'm going to go say goodnight to my son, and I will be right back. You can watch these two ships take a pounding for nothing. Alright, I'm back. There. Now, I'm back. Yep. My son's first day of first grade is tomorrow. He's pretty excited, so. Looks like they're getting their damage under control. Anyone else sink? No, can't believe she hasn't sunk yet. The little destroyer that could. I don't think she can fire anything, but yeah. She can't move, that's for sure. Alright, how you doing? You're sort of doing your own thing, huh? Well, she's got some forward guns now. Oh. Now she is the sole survivor. Hold your fire. See what we can do here. Alright. And we'll fire, put it right there on the port one. Now we did actually do some damage to these ships here. She's burning pretty good. And we're getting a few hits. She's starting to break apart, so. Alright, we're gonna hold fire. Focus on the Portland. She's the most damaged, even though, well, I mean, she had Brooklyn firing right into her side, so. Alright. We got the New Orleans up here. She's leaving, she's just gonna go. Doesn't care about much. Head you over in this direction. Better get away from her. And she's moving pretty fast though, I have to say, for a critically damaged ship. Portland's doing 18 knots. Alright, so let's see what we can do in our last few minutes of life here. Portland, 18 knots, 24 knots, wow. That's impressive. If she runs into them at all. It's kind of a cool sight. Now she's turning where our shells land. She's outside of our rear turret's arc. Break her, head her. Well. like our maneuvers may be confusing them a little bit. Northampton's up there by Savo. New Orleans is out here heading in the opposite direction. I think the game was bound and determined to have New Orleans survive, or the Northampton survive. There she is, way up there. This Portland, she took a two-way drubbing. Both her forward turrets are out of action. That's a benefit to us. Our rear turret's out. Or, hang on. No, this is the turret that's out. What's your solution? 44% on the Portland. I'm going to turn you manually. Or Kamikaze run with a destroyer. Leave him. Lay some smoke. Oh, we're not going to lay some smoke. Evade hazards. Nope. Wrong button. There we go. There's some smoke. Alright, rudder midship. Our last ship is doing fairly well for herself here. We'll find someone that's burning to go after. Here's our little fleet. Alright, we're going to have you stop targeting Portland. And we're down to 1 none now. That's not good. Let's see what we can do here. Nope, I want you... Watch your damage control. They're just coming so fast that she isn't going to be able to withstand much. Okay. Turn to starboard. That was a nice little bracket there. I don't think our maneuvering had much to do with it. We're down to 15 knots, 50% speed, 74% efficiency. I don't think our smoke's helping. If anything, it's, there we go. We don't need smoke anymore anyway. We know our fate. I'll even turn on some time compression to... We could get out of here with this ship. Maybe a little too late. Yards. Definitely ranges that was never intended to fight naval combat at. Brooklyn's turning. Maybe we'll have another collision here. Oh, and there we go. I'm just gonna wait and see if they hit each other. just because. Up. Okay. So that was the Battle of Tassafaronga. If you like the video, hit the like button. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I've got a full American campaign that's going pretty good. We're getting pretty close to the final stages. The momentum is building for the Americans in our campaign, and we're doing pretty good. So check that out. If you want to follow along, I'll finish up these battles here. Keep the American campaign going until we get the victory conditions. Hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you come along with us. Other than that, I am going to say goodnight. J76NY, thank you very much for watching, and have a very good night.